Hey, Chibi people, Howlin' Mad Mud Duck back at you. Wipe the window a little bit there. It's Saturday, the 6th of, that was my battery pack. Saturday, the 6th of April, up here in the woods, the winds have died down to 15 miles an hour from 20 something miles an hour, so I have decided to migrate back up to my little home. And I'm sitting out here in the Truckadero, waiting for the rain to die down some. And I don't know if you can see it over there on my tarp, right? But that's sunshine. Over on my tarp and on my flowers down over those ones right there. And up there and on the trees. That's sunshine. That is bright ass down the hill up to there somewhere. It's up in there somewhere. Sunlight. Bright sunny blue sky somewhere. But here it's raining. It's nasty. It looks like this out there. You know, there's sunlight out there on that tree there, but it's nasty and raining and wet and... But the sun's out and shining. That's one of them things you just gotta love about Washington State. So over there on the chair, where's my finger? On the chair there, I got 3 more bags of pot and soil or topsoil to throw in the containers I picked up. And I'm gonna grow some tomatoes this year in containers. Over that direction, can't see it through the cloud, but I seen the mountain out earlier today. That's definitely sunlight there. Now it stops raining. Maybe the wind will go away. So it's Saturday, and so that means let me turn this son of a bitch around. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. Because I ain't shutting the fucker off because I don't know how to act the goddamn thing. So I'm gonna at least give it a shot and say, get in there, motherfucker. I'm in the shot there somewhere. Hell, I don't know. So it's Saturday. I made it through another fucking week. Got my fishing license. Got the battery for the truck. I'm happy with myself about that. I'm extremely happy with myself about that. I heard on the radio or seen in an advertisement online or somewhere that Pick and Pull was having their 3-day sale. It's still going on. Their usual yearly 50% off sale. Well, I needed a battery, and used battery up there is like $27. Excuse me, I was just watching the hummingbird thinking, goddamn, that's either a small hummingbird or the bees are awfully fucking big this year. So I got to Pick and Pull. They opened at 9, so I pulled in there about 8:30, and there was about 4 or 5 vehicles there already, people getting ready to go, and I pulled into a spot, and then while I was sitting there, realized, fuck, there's a handicap spot right up there in front. Fuck that. I'll go park in the handicap spot. I'm handicapped. And then got in line, and The guys standing next to my truck let me cut in front of them because the line was already forming by the time I got out of my truck, and we bullshitted about my truck for a bit, and I went in, asked about batteries. They said they haven't got them out yet. As soon as they get things running and opened a little bit more, because I was only like about the fifth person in, they'll bring the batteries out. And I said, okay, well, here's your $2 to get in. Give me a fucking hand stamp, and I want to go wander around for a minute and take a look, see if you got anything else I need. And I went back and I looked, and there was some body parts I could probably use, and a whole bunch of headlights that would be nice. Sylvania fucking halogen headlights, but there was only like 3 of these beasts like this back in there, no motors. One had a transmission that I'd be fucking really seriously leery of. One was filled full of car parts and junk, and I went and looked through the back, see maybe there was a carburetor there or something I needed. They all had the fuses missing, and nothing more stealing out of any of them, putting in my pocket to walk out of the junkyard with. I mean, you charge me $2 to come in. I'm putting something in my fucking pocket and walking. Headlight switch, fuses, door handles, window cranks, that sort of shit. Nothing big. So, they didn't even have any decent taillight lenses. So I went back in, got directed back to the battery room by some guy that was bitching about being overworked and underpaid, and he just got back from 3 days off and yada yada yada. I don't want to hear your shit, guy. Just show me a fucking battery. And then I totally confused the motherfucker about. He kept telling me I needed a fucking side post battery, and I told him no, I got top post cables. And he told me this year a truck should be side post, and I said probably, most likely, but it's top post. So he directed me to the top post batteries, and I said, well, I need one. He said, what side is your positive on when you're facing the truck? And I said, it's on the right side. So he dug out a hem and hawed, checked a couple batteries, and found me this really new looking one, and grabbed it and said, okay, this one here, it's a brand new battery. I said, if it's coming out of a wrecking yard, it's evidently used. He didn't like that, and he put it on the cart. Had to go get a cart to put it up front because there was another guy back in there with me getting a battery. And I went out and got my core out of the back of the truck, threw it up in where you throw the cores when you come in. Went up, paid $33 for this battery, including state tax and all that fucking shit. Got it out to the truck, said I'll throw it in the back just in case the truck might want to start with the fucking bad battery that's in it. And the truck started with the bad battery that was in it, so I didn't have to swap out the battery right there. And got home and had to do some minor surgery to the truck and some bending to get it to fit in the battery spot because it's a little wider than. I looked the son of a bitch up. I punched in, what was it, RG something or whatever. Well, it's when I punched in AC Delco, whatever it was, the first thing that popped up was Walmart $378 battery. Now, this fucker's brand goddamn new. In looks, But you have to know how to read battery codes, and according to the battery code, it was made in '07, which is about right, because every goddamn battery you buy from a battery store is about 10 fucking years old. They got batteries like crazy that are old. I mean, gotta be able to, but shit. It's goddamn near a $400 battery for $33, and truck starts. That's not even my foot on the pedal, just turning it over. Everything works. Headlights are brighter, dash lights are brighter. I'm happy. I did good. $33 for a goddamn $400 battery. $378 after tax. That's a $400 battery. Extremely happy with myself. So that got that problem out of the way. The next problem is going to be the fucking carbonator. And get that son of a bitch fixed. Alright, you remember when I started this video, and talking about the move shit around. I started this video and I was talking about it raining and nasty, and pointed out that direction. There's blue sky out there now. Where the fuck that shit come from? Blue sky. "15 minutes ago, this was insanity. Wind blowing, raining. So, come on, get in there. It doesn't want to fit with the goddamn battery pack, fit into it. So I'm going to end this fucking video, but it's Saturday, made it through another fucking week. I'm alive and kicking chickens. Expecting my nephew to show up. Younger brother might be over on this side of the mountains. Got to give him a birthday present. That damn Ford hat I found. Find this Ford hat sitting next to the air pump when I go to get air one day, right? And I'm thinking, well, fuck, who do I know that owns a Ford? I know it's kind of hard to see behind the chair, right? And under the cover. And because it's playing Winky the One-Eyed Wonder Worm again. Because one of the headlights is down low. But that's a 95 Ford Probe SE. What am I doing going, who do I know that owns a fucking Ford? I own a Ford. Oh. And there's a Chevy back there, and a Nissan, and yeah. What was I thinking? I totally forgot that I owned the Probe. It's been going on 5 years since the tranny went on that fucker, and I haven't been able to find a goddamn Mazda transmission for it. Because it's only Ford name. It's made by some American car company for Ford. I'm hanging on to it because it's a rear body style. Now, how do I shut this cocksucker off?